Hey guys, it's Kydro. Kuro Games just released a new developer message where they just threw out a bunch of huge news for us. Great changes are coming. We're gonna go and talk about all of them. To give you guys a quick rundown, we are gonna get 15 free pulls. There's gonna be 10 Radiant Tides and 5 Forging Tides. So yeah, more free pulls for us. We also get 1,000,000 shell credits as compensation as well. 20 of the stamina refills will be sent to us as well. They're just handing us a bunch of rewards all over again, which is just great news overall. But let's jump into it. What are the most important news? First of all, they announced that they are gonna launch a limited time echo material event called Court Cleansing. I guess this is gonna be an event which gonna help people or players to get more echo materials to level them up. Now, we don't know what this event contains specifically, but it's good news to see that they actually know that players are struggling to level the echoes right now. Yeah, they're gonna talk about more about this in this post. They also talked about that they're gonna adjust the progression system to reduce shell credit costs of echo development. They're also gonna remove the annoying cutscene when when you end the tested fields. You probably guys know it. You're like gonna be stuck for like 5 seconds and you have to watch this weird cutscene if you redeem the tested field or before you can redeem it. It's very annoying. I think that's a great change. They also announced for 1.1 that their yield of echoes and echo development materials will be increased. And one of the biggest news as well is in the upcoming updates, we will introduce a wave plate storage system. Now, I'm not sure what specifically they mean with this, but to know that there's going to be something where we can store our wave plates in is going to be awesome. That's great news. I'm not sure if it's going to be something like Star Rail, where when your wave plates cap, the overflow amount basically stores itself up, or if it's going to be something like the condensed resin like Genshin. So yeah, we have to see and find out, I guess. Also not specifically announced when this is gonna come out. They also give us 1,000,000 shell credits as compensation because there was an issue with shell credits and stuff for leveling echoes. It was basically too expensive or something, or there was like a bug. Not sure what they mean here. I didn't really encounter this problem. The 1,000,000 shell credits will be distributed on June 10. Also, for the poor experience with the ecosystem, they compensate all rovers with 20 stamina refills. So that's great. That's a bunch of stamina refills we can do to help us progress in the game. That's awesome. Then this whole drama with GN's weapon with the wrong translation. They also apologize for this with 5 Forging Tides. Not gonna talk more about this. I think it's great that they address it. They don't act like it's not a thing. They actually talk about all the issues that are happening. I think it's a very honest approach. Unlike other developers, they actually talk about these issues that are happening. They want to improve the localization quality across the different languages. So nice to see that they always want to improve their own game. Imagine that. They also talked about that the reception of the Overdash Club event was pretty bad. More like it was pretty short for most players, because for most players they ran through the 30 seconds parkour, which wasn't challenging at all. You just pressed the one button. It was pretty boring, to be honest. They're planning to work on future events that are not going to be this short or give players a better experience. But also they are addressing immediate solutions with a brand new event already. That's crazy. Just because we players receive an event poorly, they give us just another event that will come out on June 13 already. It's called the Wuthering Exploration. And that's a brand new event that wasn't announced before. This one will offer new rewards and content to improve your gaming experience. I'm very curious and excited what this is gonna be. Also, I saw many people complain about the Overdash Club rewards because it's not a lot of Astride. It's like 300 or 320. But here's the crazy thing. With this new event, this Wuthering Exploration event is going to have 800 Astride. So I think they also want to address this low Astride rewards from the poorly received event. And they just make a new event with really big Astride amounts. It's like half a 10 pull. You also get a selector for Elite Class Echo, or another selector here, premium tuners and premium steel tubes to help you level up your echoes. That's amazing. It's also very relieving, some of the stuff that they say here. They want to improve the content quality and rewards for better experience. Man, imagine that, dude. They also are addressing here that they got a lot of feedback about storyline, localization, and various aspects, and they are actually listening closely, man. Isn't this crazy, guys? They are listening to the players. here's the crazy news. They want to give out the update with Yinlin earlier. So we are gonna get it on June 6th already. There's gonna be a Yinlin story quest, the Yinlin banner where you can pull her. So it's basically like 1 week earlier than it was planned. And with her also there's gonna be a new event called the Alloy Smelt, which was also planned later. So now we're gonna get all this stuff earlier and people have more to do now. So yeah, I have still enough to do, but I saw just many players just rushing through the content and through the game. So it's very nice that these players have now more to do. I'm pretty curious about the story quest for Yinlin and this new fighting event. I think this is going to be the fighting event, pretty sure. So yeah, we're going to have more events, more to do, more content. That's awesome. And another crazy thing, they are going to end 1.0 update on June 28th, meaning on June 28th, we are going to get the 1.1 update already. I think they actually made the update earlier. I don't know the exact date when it was planned for 1.1, probably a week later. It's also not gonna cross over now with Zenless Zone Zero release, because Zenless Zone Zero was actually releasing on the exact date where Wuthering Waves is coming out with 1.1. So now that's not gonna happen anymore, and we're gonna get it on June 28th. And with 1.1, they are announcing that we are gonna get Jinhsi banner, and we're also gonna get changli. There's also gonna be a new boss called Ju. I think that's the dragon, so that's kind of a spoiler. We're gonna fight the huge dragon. There's also gonna be a new region or a new area, Mount Firmament. So we will have a new exploration zone where we can go crazy and explore. That's amazing. And they also want to apologize for bringing the content earlier, because maybe some people have like planned out their whole schedule on how they're gonna save up asteroid and stuff. And they apologize with this with 10 Radiant Tides, which is 10 limited pulls. That's crazy. That's so good for us. The free pulls we will get on June 3. And they also announced a bunch of optimization things for combat and controlling experience, auto aiming, auto lock. That's amazing, because I had a lot of issues with the lock on feature. The camera was sometimes really weird and stuck, so I'm very happy to see that. They just improved the game, man. It's nice to see. Delayed availability of custom key binding feature, controller mode, experience optimization, poor game feel, design and impact signification. That's nice to hear. Audio and sound effect bugs, I didn't really encounter them, but it's nice they're gonna fix them. Performance issues and crashes, instability. I didn't crash once, but yeah, the game is in a poor state for some people, so that's amazing. And they're also gonna improve the depths of Elusive Realm. They're gonna give us more characters to play in there. They add new content in there, also new challenges, mechanics, and new buffs. And to end this all off, they also announced here, we recognize there's still many issues that affect the player experience. We are very committed to listen to every single piece of feedback. I wouldn't be surprised if they actually watch my small channel, man. If you guys are watching from Kuro, why don't you guys leave a comment? If they're actually listening to my channel as well, I wish for the game that they would improve the Shiny Echo system. Give the Shiny Echo more stats, better stats to make it more rewarding. I think that the Shiny ecosystem is very underestimated by the devs. They could make this very rewarding for people to just go out in the world and just explore the whole map to find shiny echoes. Like, just give Echo a chance to turn into shinies, make him a little bit better, make him like, give them better stats. Then I have another idea for Echo drops. In specifically, if you have played WoW, you probably know what I'm talking about. But my idea is, if you pick up an Echo and you loot it from the ground, there's a chance for this Echo to turn into a special Echo with better stats. So it's like an RNG mechanic within the RNG mechanic, which is gonna make it more fun. In WoW, it's basically called Titan Forged, where when you pick up an item, there's a chance it's gonna be a better version of the item with RNG. It would only make the game more rewarding, more fun. It also motivates the players to just go out in the world and defeat more echoes. They could also add this with like a soul free level, where if you play on a higher world level, the chance for these better echoes is higher to drop. Because right now it doesn't even pay off. If you play on the highest world level, the echoes are still the same. At least for me, I'm playing on world level 3 and I still get 5-star echoes with the same stats. So there's not really a reason to play on higher difficulty world tier levels, because the echoes are still the same. So if you do echo farming, just reduce the world level. It's gonna be faster and more effective. So yeah, give players a reason to play on higher difficulty world level. I think this is also going to be something that they need to work on. They also say here that they are disheartened by the inability to provide a high quality gaming experience to all rovers. They understand They are continuously releasing better versions and content for our goal and mission. I see many players still having issues with the game, especially I think mobile players are affected the most. Not for me, I'm still very happy playing on PC and I don't have any issues at all. Basically, I'm very happy about that. But I know that the developers are working hard to give out every rover out there a better gaming experience. So that's great to hear. And this is amazing news that they just shared and give us regularly developer messages like that. The game has been out for a week and we get already news about it. We see what they're planning ahead. We see what they're planning to do to give out the players, to make players happier in the future. Isn't this amazing? This is like how you should be as a developer. I could not be happier to make content for this game right now. I'm really happy. And these changes that they're announced here are some of the changes that I've been wishing for since the release here. This gives me hope for the future of the game. And yes, I'm very happy. What do you guys think about this developer message? Is this great news for you as well? Are you planning to pull for Yinlin since she's coming out earlier now? Let me know in the comments. And I see you in the next video, guys. Subscribe and yeah, bye.
You're the only one world, one love, but the battle goes on, shadows of mass destruction. Ooh, yeah. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Baby, baby. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Ooh, yes. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Baby, baby. Do-do-do-do-do.